Bun Me, and we hope you are too after watching this. And congratulations for Bun Me Fan making the new list released by Yelp KC. This list actually is a list of the top 50 restaurants in Kansas City in 2018, which is why Adam Schaumburg is here from Yelp KC, joining us now with the other notable entries on the list. How did you discover Jimmy Fan's restaurant? Are you just going through and you're seeing just all these 5-star, 5-star, 5-star?
I wish I could take credit for it. I really do. But no, it was actually our data scientists out at our headquarters. They comb through the whole metro. So every suburb, every part of the city, they go through all the reviews from 2017, and they put together kind of an algorithm that weighs both the star rating and the recency to come up with the list.
There are other notable entries on the list, and one of them is an Ethiopian restaurant.
Elsa's Ethiopian in downtown Overland Park. That's a spot. I feel like downtown Overland Park has a lot going on right now, so you might notice this just a little bit off the main stretch there on Santa Fe Drive. They have, I think one Yelper called it the ultimate family restaurant experience. Like just absolutely sweet, family ran. They've got vegetarian and gluten-free food for people that might have dietary restrictions. So a really highly recommended spot.
Elsa's in Overland Park. Yeah. What about barbecue spots that made the list?
So I will tease and say there are a handful, of course, of barbecue spots that are on the list that when you see that all come out. But one that kind of jumped out to me was a little barbecue joint in Independence. This one is a little bit newer. It's maybe not, the one that's been around for 100 years, but they're not afraid to try new things. They have brisket chili and a hot potato salad topped with pulled pork, fried pies, all kinds of things that you might not find at other places.
You said you're teasing us, but you can't tell us yet what it is?
Oh, well, that one, the little barbecue joint, is actually what it's called. So
the little barbecue joint. Oh, it's not just some little barbecue joint. It's the little barbecue joint.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of a who's on first type of deal.
Are there any trends that you noticed this year that are different from years past?
Not entirely different, but one trend I noticed consistently on this is I would say like substance over style. Like so a lot of the places that make this list are maybe not the ones that have the biggest advertising budget or that you're going to see, on Instagram or things like that. But they are just incredibly good food, locally owned, family owned kind of places that might be places you've never heard of before.
Not a ton of money spent on the ambiance, but the food is just incredible.
Yeah, the kind of place that's worth going out of your way for to just kind of have that experience. And it might be way out, a 45-minute drive, but we're hoping that people see this list and maybe want to kind of create a list throughout 2018 of places to check off and go try out.
Happy Gillis is another one. Shang Dim Sum.
Yeah, both those places. So Happy Gillis has kind of consistently been on the list, and I feel like they're a good feature because they are always so good. If you know about it, you've been there, you love it. But if you haven't, it's down in Columbus Park. It's perfect, especially when the days start warming up here in a few weeks. It's kind of your typical deli. They've got really good homemade soups and sandwiches and coffee and all kinds of things like that.
Urban Cafe is also another notable mention.
Yeah, on Troost, Urban Cafe is another family-run spot, and they have juices and smoothies, but you can also go like I would and go with a pork belly sandwich or something a little bit heavier.
Is that what we're looking at?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Tell us about The Bite.
The Bite is down in the River Market, and that's another one. They've been on our list a couple years in a row, at least here, and it's kind of an eclectic place. I think the owner says that the food comes from his Mexican roots, and so you've got things like the Senor Chang sandwich that's on baguette and has short rib with jalapeno, and you got, potatoes bravas and just all kinds of maybe mixes of food that you wouldn't see in one place, but it works really well.
Adam Schaumburg, Yelp KC.